Hi there. Sorry for the delay. I had a little bit of a crazy day. So I wanted to start with auditing your site. First, I know we talked about it being a little more fluid and potentially a little more mobile friendly as well. So I came in here and I can definitely see what you mean. It's not the most beautiful site I've come across. I will say it's also not the worst. So there's that. But the main thing that really sticks out to me off the bat is there's not a whole lot of content on this homepage. And there's not a whole lot of pictures. I mean, there's some here, but they're small, and they're not really ones that would be like, wow, they're not converting, I would say. And this form should be at the top. There should be some kind of an offer or something to really bring people in. There's just some things going on here. And so the issue I see here, like SEO wise, marketing wise, is that there's not enough text. So you're going to want at least 1,500 words on your homepage for two reasons. The first reason is for Google. So they have crawlers that'll come in and they will read your homepage. So they're trying to figure out what services you offer, what areas you serve, etc. The more content you have, the more of an expert you appear to be to Google. The second reason is that you want to beat out your competition. So if they have 500 words, you want 1,000 words. If they have 1,500 words, you want 2,000, and so on, right? So 1,500 words is usually a good happy medium. It's enough for Google. It beats out your competition. I mean, obviously, we'll need to look into what your competition has, but anyway. So the second thing is within that content, you want keywords. So for example, if someone is searching for a DJ in Virginia, for example, and you have the keyword DJ in Virginia right on your website multiple times, that's going to make it much more likely for you to show up at the top of the search results. And that's something I see a big lack of on your website. You want those keywords on here, and more people will find you. So if we look at a search for, let's say, DJS Northern Virginia, just for example, this is called the map pack. So the top 3 people listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work. Super easy to find, they're listed right at the top. People will call these 3 people first. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics. Same thing, you want to be on the first page and ideally within these top 3 because that's where the most amount of people are going to go. Now the first one obviously is a knot. We have Yelp, another directory here, Wedding Wire, the back. Tons of directories here, okay? So if you were to have your website up here, a lot of people would go to it because not everyone loves the directories. So the first local company listed is Maryland's DJ. So let's take a look at their website here. And people might be conflicted seeing Maryland's DJ and Northern Virginia DJ. That could be an issue, but let's just look over their website here. So it's not awful. These are a nice touch, as seen on, featured on, whatever. They've got some nice pictures. They got some text, even some emojis. Sometimes that's a good thing. We throw awesome parties. It's kind of a thing. So this has got some characteristic to it, right? It's got a little bit of personality in it. Good, funny picture there, right? People really seem like they're having a good time. That's important. And they've got a lot of text. So for Google's sake, that's great. But that just means, you're going to need to have more text than them. They've got some FAQs with a drop down, so even more text. And this is a good way to hide text too. So not a bad website. But I do want to go over why they're ranking as well. So this is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. So these ratings are really important to where you fall in the search results. A UR rating is a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is a power rating. How powerful is your website? These numbers are generally changed by backlinks. We can see they have 8 backlinks, and this isn't their homepage, right? It's .com/locations, Northern Virginia location. So their back page has 8 backlinks. I'm sure their homepage has more, but we're only focusing on this Northern Virginia page. And so a backlink refers to a link that's pointing back to your website. So let's say a blog wrote an article about DJs, and they listed your website URL as a company they recommended. Okay, they said, DJ Theo is the best DJ, there is, here's his website, www, blah, blah, right? That's a backlink, okay? And so the last thing I really want to touch on is organic keywords. So these are keywords within their content that we were talking about before. So for obviously DJs near me is a great one. This means that there's a certain amount of people looking for it, but because this doesn't have Virginia in it, I'm not even going to explain it. Okay, so DJ Northern Virginia. There's approximately 50 people that Google this a month. Okay, DJs in Northern Virginia, approximately 40 people that Google that a month. DJs, Northern Virginia, another 40, Northern Virginia DJ, another 40, so on, right? Virginia DJs, 40. And so depending on where you want to show up, especially if you're in Northern Virginia, there's a lot of search volume, right? When you start adding all of these up, and it keeps going, there's a lot of search volume. So obviously some of these are irrelevant, but I just wanted to bring up some of the options. So the more keywords you show up for, the more people that find your website, the more people that will call you and turn into clients. So it's really important to keep these things in mind when building a website and when doing this stuff. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Let's take a look at your website's ratings. We can see your UR is pretty good, but your DR is really low. You have more backlinks, but the fact that this is so low tells me these backlinks are probably kind of spammy. When we look at your keywords, we can see some of them are good, but here's the issue. So like, let's say for this one, you're approximately in 37th place, so you're roughly on like the 3rd or 4th page of Google. And same thing for every keyword. You're starting to target important keywords, but you're super far down, right? And the way to fix that is by following these tips. So 1, adding more content to your website. 2, adding the keywords you need to your content. And 3, by raising your UR and DR ratings via backlinks. And if you follow those tips, you can definitely get yourself higher in the search results. I hope that this was really helpful for you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great day.